Alright YouTube, what is going on? It is Callum Templeton here today, bringing you just a very quick update video. I've got a lot to talk about. I'm going to try to be as quick as possible, and I also do apologise for the poor production quality. I do not have a very good setup here, but I'm just going to go ahead and just give you a few updates. So first of all, I've not been uploading for 3 weeks. Essentially, I burnt out just after exams, and I was feeling I could do little to nothing. Right now, my grade average for the last 2 years is about 74%, so I really wanted to keep that up even at the end of my 3rd year, and for me to do that, I just studied so much that when I got done, the last thing I wanted to do was make videos or even sit at the computer, in all honesty. I just wanted to hang out with friends, and that's really what I did for about 2 weeks. Then over this last week, I've been going ahead and preparing to sort of remove myself from the ConflictNerd family. So that brings me on to the next thing. The ConflictNerd family at the end of this month is ending, and as of today I'm officially no longer part of the ConflictNerd family. I would like to wish everyone who was a part of the ConflictNerd family great success in the future. I think that the family was really made up of lots of amazing individuals who've got so much potential, so please continue doing what you're doing in the future. The bottom line is, it didn't work out because I don't think we could all commit enough time to it. That's the bottom line. We all have other stuff that's going on. If that's going ahead and putting out multiple videos a day, if that was going ahead and still being at school, or if that was work, we all had other things going on, and I think we really struggled to just find that perfect balance, in all honesty. And that really just led to just not the best content being made, or no content at all being made. The original purpose, for me anyway, and what I got from the experience was that it was set up to go ahead and create collaborative content, and we really weren't reaching that goal. So if we weren't reaching that goal, then was there much justification for it? Honestly, probably not. That's the bottom line. How do I feel about it all? A little bit upset, but at the same time I'm sort of glad it happened, because I don't like, we're sort of stagnating, we're sort of stuck, we weren't going forward. So to some degrees I am happy that it's ended, but in other degrees it is gonna suck because I'm not gonna have communication as frequently, I guess, as I did with some amazing people. And as I said, I really wish them all the best for the future. So where does the future lie for me? Honestly, that's a good question. What's going to be happening going forward is I've rebranded the ConflictNerd Callum channel to be called Bigfoot. Bigfoot is the nickname which I grew up with, and it really comes down to me having size 14 feet UK, 15 US and 51 European, I believe. I don't know why they don't just have one universal shoe size, in all honesty, but I'm also extremely tall. I'm 6'7", and that's really where the two names Hightower 5000 and Bigfoot come from. So I'm going to be going with this Bigfoot theme and identity going forwards. First of all, I'd like to say thank you to Bethan, who drew the silhouette which you can see on screen for Bigfoot. This is going to be the logo which I'm going to be using going forwards, and my channel is really just going to be based around this sort of theme. Right now, my channel is a bit of a mess, but going forward I am going to go ahead and tidy it up. Sort of try and find a bit more of a pattern for thumbnails, because I feel my thumbnails are really inconsistent, honestly, and it's something that I need to go ahead and try and perfect as I continue to create YouTube videos into the future. Other changes which are going to be changing on the channel is that I'm not going to be doing daily uploads anymore. Now this might come as a bit of a shock to some people, but I really want to start focusing on quality and other stuff in my life, not just YouTube. Over these past 4 months I've pretty much uploaded daily. From the 26th of December right through to the 20-something of April, I was uploading daily. But one, I felt I was just pumping out videos for the sake of it, and I was creating them not really worrying about quality, more quantity, and that's something that I don't really want to, that shouldn't be a thing. It's not a thing on Hightower 5000, so it shouldn't be a thing over here. And on top of that, I feel that I do want to go ahead and take a lot of online classes this summer as well to try and boost my CV in my degree area of study, which is games development. I want to learn some more web development skills. I want to go ahead and maybe do a graphics course. I want to do some more C++ stuff. So although summer is a lot of free time for me, where I use that free time, it's not all going to be on YouTube this summer, which might come as a little bit of a shock, but I really do need to go ahead and prioritize myself, not just my YouTube channel, if you understand where I'm coming from. I hope that everyone can support my decision on that. What games will I be playing in the future? Honestly, it's going to be very similar games. I am just going to be branching out a little bit more. Games like Stonehearth, Software Inc, and Banished, these are games which you're probably going to see on the channel over the next few months. I also want to continue to play indie games to some sort of level, like Sim Airport and Another Brick in the Mall, and on top of that I want to go ahead and go back to some of the bigger titles such as City Skylines and the Mass Transit DLC, which looks pretty sweet if you do ask me. As ConflictNerd Callum has come to an end, it has meant that I've had to really go ahead and re-identify myself. So I've gone ahead and got the Bigfoot channel, but I've decided to change my Twitter up. As a lot of you know, I have two YouTube channels, HighTower5000 for RuneScape specific content and then Bigfoot for management style games. But in the future I've now just got the one Twitter called Callum Templeton, which is my name, which is the identity which I'm going to be mainly using online going forwards. This just allows me to have everything centralised in the one place and just makes my life a lot easier to reach out to everybody in both communities. The communities do overlap in some aspects, but in others they don't, but it's something that I'm going to try and incorporate all into one. It'll make my life easier going forward. It will mean that I can post more actively and just be more connected, because at times definitely HighTower5000, it's been left a bit out to dry just due to time constraints, honestly. I've not had enough time this term to upload to two channels consistently. It's not happened, that's the bottom line. So along with my new Twitter, I've gone ahead and made a few new changes as well. So I've gone ahead and got rid of all my Facebook pages. The bottom line is the Facebook pages, they just don't pull in the numbers they used to, honestly. Facebook page was automated, so I essentially was having to do nothing for it. However, at the same time, it was just a bit of for me, an eyesore. I wasn't getting anything out of it, and I feel a lot of people who watch YouTube videos, they aren't really Facebook orientated. The only reason I honestly use Facebook is to go ahead and really chat to my friends. I only use Messenger. On the occasion, I will use the web app to go ahead and maybe see what news is going on, or like memes or stuff like that, but outside of that, I really do not use Facebook that much anymore at all. On top of that, I've gone ahead and made my website public to the YouTube side of my life. Previously, www.callumtempleton.com was a website which was showing all my work from university, all my programming pieces such as applications, graphical scenes and games. However, I've gone ahead and incorporated my YouTube stuff into that website now as well, so you can learn a little bit more about the YouTube channels, and going forward I'm going to add in a lot more content on there. It's also, as I said, got all my portfolio on there, so if you are interested or a potential employer who's in watching this, then you can go ahead and check that out and see what I get up to at university. Aside from that, I've also gone ahead and created myself a Patreon account. YouTube recently hasn't been as consistent as it has in previous years with its monetization. That's the bottom line. I always feel it's a difficult subject, really, talking about money, and I don't know really why it should be. The bottom line is, I don't really gain that much money from YouTube at all. The money I do gain from YouTube I use to buy new games on a near monthly basis, such as Sim Airport, Project High Rise, all these games I've played recently on my channel, and then it also pays for all my monthly fees, such as my RuneScape membership, my Spotify, and also my PlayStation Network membership as well. I am extremely grateful for everyone who watches and supports my videos. However, recently YouTube and the ad rates have been a bit all over the place, so I've gone ahead and created a Patreon which allows people to still support me, but just not through YouTube, by more of a direct means. You can go ahead and check my Patreon page out, which the link is down in the description below, and you can see what content is offered over there. In other news, HighTower5000 will start to receive uploads again. Over this past 3 weeks I've been playing a variety of different games just off of YouTube, and RuneScape, old school RuneScape to be more specific, is a game that I've really gotten into, so you're going to start to see uploads on that channel. I realise that doesn't really concern too many people on this channel, but I thought I'd just let people know as I continue to start to upload onto that channel. And I guess that's really another reason why I'm not going to be uploading every single day onto this channel. I do want to go ahead and continue to sort of spread my time in between both channels and also work on things outside of YouTube as well. Again, I would just like to say that it is a real shame that the ConflictNerd family has come to an end, but I would like to thank Dylan and everyone else for the great opportunity. Unfortunately, some things, they just don't work out. I would like to wish everybody a great future in whatever they choose to do, if that's continuing on YouTube or in another field. With that said, that's all for this video, ladies and gentlemen, so hope you have enjoyed it. Please leave a like rating. Go ahead and check out all of my social media links down in the description below. You can go ahead and see some of the rebranding changes which I've made throughout my different various accounts. Anyway, that's all for this video, so thank you very much for watching. My name is Callum Templeton, or now known as Bigfoot, and I'm out.